Originally posted to Daddy Fatbeard Fellowship on December 30th, 2025. Hey, at everyone, just wanted to bring everyone up to speed on things. At Audastonish, at Zasku, at Gausley, and myself at Storyteller, we're all together at a physical table when the conversation turned to what direction to take the Fellowship's upcoming campaign milieu. Playing different systems, AD&D, Spelljammers, even some Infinite Staircase one-shot style and full-on Forgotten Realms adventure play were all brought up, but something more, D&D non-vanilla 5th edition was the #1 choice. We discussed reprising the Adamant Heroes to expand the Novae Nobilitas story, and this led to Degan, aka Gausley, pulling out his 5e Broken Weave Kickstarter package of books and screen. After a short period of discussing it, this direction seemed to be doable and worked to solve 3 separate issues. E1. It progresses to the next age from where we left the Adamant Heroes in time, instead of playing in prequel territory, as we had been recently, and so it advances the story. R2 acts as a catalyst that ties in the body-mind-soul arc of the Chosen Sandbox storyline, uniting the previous 3 campaigns involving the 5.5 Orc and Castellan Keep and Rebel Judgment parties. This would impact their stories quickly, intensely, and dramatically, bringing them all into a united suspension, imprisoning them in a near paradox still to be played out. For now. 3. This meets the criteria of being 5e, but non-vanilla 5e. Hi, and welcome to this week's Shattered Sunday After Session report. This is intended to be a regular recap of sessions set during the 2026 Shattered Aether campaign. This week, Week 1. The Daddy Fatbeard Fellowship met virtually on January 7th, 2026 to brainstorm ideas, establish the initial concepts, and set goals and expectations as we began to flesh out the bones of a new epic of our beloved sandbox game set in the realms. The 5 Realms, to be more specific, is the game I have run since I was 11 and now stretches over 4 decades. Me and my current group of players were about to set upon expanding it through new imaginings yet again. Specifically, I had gathered them together to craft a 5e compatible Aether Imaginarium milieu, 5 Realms setting, Shattered Aether campaign after a post-apocalyptic event where the institutions and powers of the old world have collapsed or been forgotten, lost, defeated, or discarded, as surely as the gods and magic had fallen since the wicked curse of the Shattering released decay and entropy upon the world. Refreshed from our hiatus at the end of 2025, I presented this option as strong consideration for our 2026 campaign, and had reached out to those not present over the Christmas break informal gathering until consensus became unanimous with all members. I set out to keep the existing game, geography, characters, items, locations, history, and sandbox elements, but explore the twist of a post-apocalyptic period, inspired by Broken Weave, leading to a period already within the timeline known as the Age of Entropy. So we pick up the milieu, progress the setting and adventure in a campaign set in the 5 Realms just after the collapse of the current era, after the shattering of the Aether. I prepare a new game in Roll20 and modify new character sheets and settlement sheets based on the D&D 2014 stuff, but including all the Aether Imaginarium specifics altered to accommodate the concepts of Broken Weave, customized to the 5 Realms setting, lore, and canon. We set a time to get together for session 0, and I record it as I do all my sessions. Everything goes great. We cover all the complexities to establish expectations. First, by giving a little narration covering the differences the Fellowship would notice from standard D&D fare. Next, by establishing the genre to be used, where I discussed the 4 tentpoles that I was interested in running, where the Fellowship passed noble dark fantasy as the primary focus and the style and themes to be associated with our campaign. We moved on to what mechanics we would borrow from Broken Weave, and how including them into existing ancestry and setting would require customization. I gladly provided to continue the distinction between the broken and our shattered world. The group came together and determined how to construct the settlement they would eventually call Glass Graves, all on their own, without the need for guidance, and as we started to craft the characters with all the new information and direction established for a second session, 0 for character. The creation, we closed that session out with fresh ideas for characters to be made the following week. The next morning, I reviewed the recording of the first session for the new campaign of 2026, and it was great, except my voice was not recorded. All the other fellowship there that night could clearly be seen, but my microphone was not set to record in my capture, and so there were large empty spaces in the record. This leads to now, and you seeing this introduction animation for the first Shattered Aether after session report, to let you understand why you do not hear my voice or side of the discussion throughout. For a session 0, this is fine, and I welcome you to tune in to future SAASRs without such noble dark gremlins. Enjoy this sneak peek into our exciting 2026 campaign, Shattered Aether. Happy gaming. This world survived the end of meaning. To live here is a kind of curse. Memories thin and slip away. Magic rots in the hands that dare to wield it. People slowly change until something inhuman looks back from behind their eyes. Time bends as distance lies and despair presses in from every horizon. And yet, hope remains. This is not a world of glory or conquest. No song sung for heroes here. This is a world of endurance, of continuation, of people who simply refuse to let their last story be extinction. Across the lands, fragmented survivors have gathered into scattered shelters of homesteads, hamlets, and villages clinging stubbornly to existence. None more than a few hundred souls. They are fragile, isolated, and vital. These communities are not monuments to the past, but seeds of the future. Settlements built by those with the skill, will, and resolve to shape something new from the ruins of a shattered world. Life and death walk openly amongst them, woven into lineages of bloodlines, memories of lost civilizations, and the quiet determination of those who still dare to inspire hope. The old world tore itself apart, ecosystems collapsed, and civilizations fell into dust and bone, a land littered with the remains of half-buried cities and ancient roads leading nowhere. Corrupting entropy seeps through these ruins, unraveling both mortal minds and bodies alike, until something monstrous slips through the cracks. The world does not rest easy. It does not forgive those who walk among its bones. History is gone. What came before exists only as fragments of half-remembered stories, broken inscriptions, places no one truly understands. What greatness once existed has become lost beyond recovery. A paradise reduced to absence. Ruins are not reminders of what was, but of what can never be again. They stand as silent accusations lost in time as across the land lie the corpses of gods. Immortal beings, once worshipped as gods of limitless power, now abandoned, and their names forgotten, their domains erased. Their immense, rotting forms scar the land where they fell. Cultists gather around them, performing rites to spark dead divinity back into motion. Many of these god corpses now provide strange resources and unnatural shelters that draw desperate communities closer to them, but at a terrible cost. They warp reality, spawn horrors, and poison the surrounding land as prayers offered go unanswered. Myths say that ages ago something unraveled the world. No one knows why. None know how. No one disputes that the shattering happened. In a single night, or perhaps across generations, reality failed as the dying gods fell from the sky and magic curdled into something malignant. Horrors crawled from places that should not exist, and an inescapable radiance of corruption consumed the land. The world that had been was no more. Those who survived awoke to a reality bearing no resemblance to their former homeland, except that the people live, they hope, they fail, and they try again. They built with the grim understanding that they might lose it all. They cling to one another, whispering softly, aware that a new dawn is not something promised to them. Hope at this point isn't faith in salvation or a divine promise, but a rebellious act. Even in a decaying world, they still believe they can create meaning. How the end came does not matter. Decay has ripped apart the world. It is in constant flux and held together by those who refuse to surrender. Negentropy and entropy war endlessly, and every life well lived is a small, stubborn victory against oblivion. There are a few truths nearly everyone agrees upon. Certainty fades with every retelling, but for now 4 truths remain. First, once, people lived in vast cities of impossible design. Their ruins still rise above the land and sink deep beneath it. Many spend their lives searching these places, chasing fragments of lost knowledge best left undisturbed. Second, human folk were never alone. Aelfair, Grilfs, hobbledehoys, and scattered descendants of forgotten lineages remain as the living proof of a wider, lost world. Third, before the Shattering, magic and science worked to shape reality itself. Artifacts of that age remain, but they are twisted, dangerous, and soaked in decay. Lastly, the gods were once real. Their death proves it, and their silence proves the afterlife they promised was a lie. Faith now turns to ethics, justice, community, and finding meaning in a world that will not provide it freely, inward or outward. The Shattering ended the old epoch with an arcane catastrophe that corrupted the ether within all living things and turned it into decay. Whether this was a single violent moment or a slow, creeping collapse is unknown. Perhaps it never truly ended. Different myths propose explanations, although their validity is uncertain, potentially containing a grain of truth, or perhaps nothing at all. Life in this shattered ether is in a world that no longer stands on the shoulders of Jiggins. It lies face down in the dirt and must rise again by mortal hands or not at all. The game begins.
Reading ahead. I can't believe you used A Song of Ice and Fire as an example of grimdark and not the setting that coined the name.
Are you sure?
Actually, no, I've never watched it. Never watched it.
And we know Brian doesn't know how to read, so it means he didn't read it either. Because the gods are dead.
Not everybody talk at once.
I had to remember what my push button was.
Well, it's also a decent chunk of shit to digest all at once.
It's just dark fantasy without the sexual tension and grimdark without the angst.
So how is Jay gonna be racist if, like, there's not
He'll find
really...
a way. Don't even worry about that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll play a dwarf. Easy.
My greatest concern has been relieved.
Then you can truly be hot-headed as you turn into a crucible.
No, it's how's Jay supposed to be racist if everybody's racist?
True.
You see, that's when he becomes super mega racist.
Correct.
Grimdark? Grimdark?
Noble bright is what you said. Well, the problem, obviously the problem with typical noble heroic fantasy is that it doesn't have manic pixie dream girls in it.
No, it's all horse girls now.
Well, you know. Also, real talk, if we were going to play a grimdark game, why wouldn't we just play one of the 40k RPGs? Is the easiest example.
But no, this sounds like what I was kind of expecting out of Broken Weave. Because, like, the whole idea of hope doesn't really fit in Grimdark. If it's all just... Well, if it's all just, like, it's like cynicism and, like...
Yeah, you need hope to motivate the plebs. The unwashed masses need hope. Otherwise they won't labor.
But it's not true hope.
I mean, they can hope that they're not going to die in...
Yeah, they can hope that they get their fucking food ration this week.
Yeah, true. I agree.
But that's like the extent of their hope. They're not going to hope for a radical change in the regime that uplifts everyone.
The hope is that they don't get turned into a servitor when they die.
No corpse starch for you.
Not my daily ration of corpse starch.
I love sucking down the blended remains of Grandma.
Well, you can probably do that in this setting too.
Probably.
I just don't know if it'll be blended. It'll be mashed, probably.
But no, I like the idea of us being, like, as I told Dad, we're starting from absolute fucking rock bottom. Shit sucks, but over time we'll build up the haven.
That's just every first level adventuring party, though. Shit sucks.
Yeah, but shit's really gonna suck.
Listen, I am equally as... Actually, I've seen the starting hit points for these characters. I am infinitely less likely to die from getting stabbed by a green midget as a wizard. One, because wizards don't exist.
I was about to say wizards aren't a thing.
And 2, because I'll get a start with like 20 hit points.
Hey, I'm all against backstab and cheat and steal and just survive and live in the moment. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I like the Noble Dark setting.
Yeah, I do too. Sounds interesting.
Yay.
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 Motion passed.
Yay.
No, motion passed.
Smart enough at this point for that.
I mean, there's like 2 or 3 things it could mean, but style is usually like hack and slash dungeon crawl. The main points that are within the genre of choice. Obviously, you're not going to be doing a lot of, archetypical dungeon crawling if the theme of your game is to be political intrigue, because it.
I can do my best.
Yeah, I think that we wouldn't be more roleplay than gamist. We would probably just increase the amount of roleplay that we do. If you get what I mean.
Considering it seems like the setting is trying to tell you that the best option is to not fucking fight everything, we may need to reassess the, walk softly and carry a big stick instead of, fucking hit everything with a stick.
Right.
Yeah, I could see us potentially going. I could see us potentially going 50% roleplay, either 30 or 35% exploration, and the rest combat. Seeing that, as Jay said, we don't exactly want to be getting into combat in this.
Yeah,
setting.
I figured. I mean, especially since here's the thing too, right? In a setting where like nobody knows what's out there, like the impetus to focus on exploration is so much higher than when everything is, well, not everything, but when most things are established and you can point at whatever, anything on a map. I want to go there. Well, the problem with that too is that
My question is the map accurate?
Yes, and
the map is accurate, but it might take on one time to get there. It might take 24 hours, and the next time it might take 2 months. Depends on how the world's feeling at the time.
I
It's also, I'm pretty sure it is also predicated on hope, right? The higher your
Haven's hope is, the more stable things are. Yeah.
the more stable your local reality is, because your collective hope stabilizes reality. So if we get listen, it's a rock moving downhill. If we start amassing a bunch of decay on our haven, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse.
So this really sounds like your mental shit really impacts the world around you. Are we just hallucinating? Is this one of those where like oxygen is a drug for us and we're just on a fucking trip?
Oh no. Math. 1 + 1 is 11. Oh, sure, you guys are just making me look like I'm a battle junkie. Thanks, guys.
Sucks to suck, old man.
Sorry, what was that? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, exactly. Get the year horn out.
Brian, you don't have an avatar. Why don't you have an avatar?
Because I dare to be different and I don't know how to upload one.
Skill issue.
Duly noted.
Sure.
Sounds good. We're being
Okay.
hopeful.
You,
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
so here's the actual numbers. Not for me, but basically it's just what everybody else can be making. But and after that, like I think Haven is the key starting point. We needs to know where we live or survive from, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But like I said, knowing where we're going to be, like what we're going to be adventuring to protect, kind of thing, or to explore or whatever, I think that's the best place to start.
Yeah.
Probably.
Everybody's favorite demon is up to no good again. He's up to his old shenaniganery again. And this time he really fucking dropped the ball. When in doubt, blame a Drogoth. Yeah, I think it was anywhere from 11 to 100, depending on circumstances and the nature of the crust. I have a suggestion.
I say on that island there, the one
No.
the one in the water.
No, we don't want to be on an island. No.
Oh yeah, true.
The rightmost so on the rightmost portion of the landmass, see that lake right beside the like where the ocean comes in? Where that edge
The boot.
yeah. That
Like
see
the
that like
boot is to the left of it.
giant inland lake or sea, whatever it ends up being. I think we should go somewhere around there. Just to the south of that lake somewhere. That's what I think.
No, I said the island in the water.
I mean, or we could just, have our haven be in the fucking ruins of Temenoi Tempe. What's your point? The topography? Yeah.
So we should definitely have somewhere that has not only ocean access, but still has like the mountains and forests. So we
Man.
can hopefully trade with people.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but then we have to fucking figure out how to manufacture boats to get off the fucking island. Which is a logistical nightmare. Listen, I have no problem with the premise being put forward of making a boat. However, I would rather it not. I'd rather it be an option, not a requirement.
That would be my choice. However, I will, acquiesce to the others' decisions.
Honestly, I kind of see that as one of the only choices that would work. Because, like, from a narrative perspective, if we're all coming from different havens, and
What the hell do we need?
oh my god,
Who the
Am
hell
I-
what the fuck was that?
Flashbanged. With voice.
Jesus.
But yeah, if we all come from different havens and one haven is under attack by some powerful monster, what the fuck is the point of the other? Like, why are the others like involved in it? What do they get out of this? So it just seems a lot more logical that we're all from the same haven working towards a common goal of uplifting our haven.
Yay.
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 Sure, that'd be fun.
Motion pass.
Nay.
Yay!
Motion pass.
I say nay.
Build your own haven then.
Just fucking. Why wouldn't we start together? It's stupid in this kind of world not to.
So, I've been trying to like find. Oh, my child is angry. Find the document. Which one is it posted in?
It's just above where you posted the guest argument.
Ah, I see it.
Starts with the founder's legacy.
Perfect. I am here.
To not die horrifically at the hands of the undead masses.
We get the option of deciding if we're going to be good or vault tech.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Oh yeah.
Depends on how they're feeling.
Which vault you get. I love the RNG of the dice, but if everyone else wants to pick stuff, I will. Like, we can.
I'm kind of leaning towards either escape or study.
I don't mind RNGing it up either.
I mean, we could all each roll 2d10 and then.
Oh, kind of narrow it down.
Pick which one we want out of
Yeah.
those options.
I mean, either that or. Yeah, I don't know. I think using the dice is my preferred method as well, because. Yeah. I have no.
Well,
Wow. This guy's slacking.
Well, the one that I rolled was find a refuge where monsters could not follow.
I rolled study a rambling record written in a dead language.
Ooh.
Yep.
Barely, but yeah.
I got A Titan who became violent without warning.
Oh, it's the top one.
The top one's escape.
Okay.
Okay, escape a Titan who became violent without warning.
I see, that's the beginning of it. Got it.
Yeah, because you have your basic category of find, heal, protect, escape, and study.
And then it breaks it down even further.
Yeah. What were you escaping? What were you studying? What are you protecting?
Okay, so you
So your first roll up, and then the
Okay.
second roll is the...
so decaying loved ones that are Old Haven exiled.
So two
What?
of yous rolled escape a Titan that became violent without warning. Whoever chose, but Jayden and
Great. It's now
Deandra.
gone from Fallout to Escape or Attack on Titan.
I mean, we could use either law of averages or, I mean, I'm okay with that one. Escape a Titan who became violent without warning.
I like the idea of we roll and then we choose from the things that we rolled.
That is nice. It narrows it down.
Because there's
Yeah.
a lot of shit there.
But
So
yeah, I'm
we-
down with the Titan who became violent, like escape a Titan.
Escape a Titan's cool, but I do like the potential plots that could come from unraveling what the fuck this insane rambling is in this book.
True.
It's the Bibble.
Yeah, it's the Bible.
True.
No,
as somebody
You dare oppose the word of the mighty Jimmy?
as somebody who is as somebody who is leaning sage, that I may be biased.
Just
Who's Jesus and why did he die at the end?
I don't know, but he had a lot of kids.
Okay, so
He created the first Haven. His dad lives there.
Oh god, the Garden of Eden was the first haven.
okay, so then let's vote. Heal decayed loved ones that are land have are Old Haven exiled.
Fuck 'em.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Survival of the fittest.
What was the other one? 1 and 5.
There was escape a Titan who became violent without warning.
Yeah, we have 2 rolls on that one.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh yes, and I also got find a refuge where the monsters would not follow.
yeah, that seems kind of boring and too safe.
That's pretty freaking generic.
Yeah.
Degan,
so
your first roll was way too close to home.
Oh god, what was my first roll? 8 and 2.
Yep.
Escape the monsters our families were becoming.
Too close.
No. I thought, yeah, okay, never mind.
Look,
So
only
then
only one side of our family became monsters.
Okay, so that basically leaves us with Titan, escape the Titan who became violent without warning, and rambling record written in a dead language. So who votes for the escape?
No, because then.
I'm
So
pondering.
Yeah, take a second to figure out which one you want.
Because, like, escaping
Well, you got
a
to remember,
Titan.
this is what our founders did to establish our haven. So it does not have to be him. It doesn't mean this is what's happening right now.
To us, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like,
it's just
escaping a
what
Titan
our-
sounds so
also-
cool, but a
It could
record...
also become a plot point later on.
It could, yes.
Because that Titan that we fled from could potentially come to our new haven as well. So we face the decision of having a cyclical haven where we like pack up and go because of the Titan, or we decide, fuck this, we're standing our ground.
Yeah, and even, like, a rambling record written in a dead language that would explain, like, sages and shit.
Mhm.
I am definitely biased. I want the record because A, I want to play the sage, and B, it could
wanna play the
potentially
sage.
be Well, no, and B, it could be a clue from the before time, so we can, put things back to the way they used to be.
True.
Yeah, no, not happening.
But we
Bye.
are doing noble. We are doing noble dark,
Or-
so there is the chance that we could bring normalcy back to the world.
So help me God! I will
Or-
go
They don't-
fire and brimstone preacher on your ass, and I will turn into God and smite you.
There is one more option. No.
Yes.
No.
No. Feels like a cop-out, you pussy.
Why don't we all roll once more, and then we combine a couple of those together?
Well, we can't even decide on this set of rolls.
That's right. If we can't decide on this set, roll another set, and then maybe something better in that set would merge with the first set.
Let me reiterate. That sounds like a cop-out, you pussy.
Yeah, totally.
I'm biased. I like Escape a Titan because that sounds badass.
That is pretty badass.
Also, the constant fear of possibly having a Titan come back to
That's-
finish the job.
But that's
But the
everywhere
thing
we
is-
live.
Yeah,
Can we write in the chat the options? Because
Oh yeah.
that should be great. I'm just gonna.
Trying to reference a table is hard.
So is there only 3 options?
no, there should be
That's
a fourth.
There's supposed to be a fourth. I'm just trying to see which one that one is.
Refuge where the monsters could not follow. Find a refuge where the
Okay.
monsters could not follow.
Yeah, but that one kind of got kiboshed because it's
Yeah.
too fucking
So
basic.
there is really only 3. Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to do number 1, so it's really only 2.
Yeah, but I gotta put
Yeah.
all 4.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's between
I think
2 and 3.
I think
How
because we're
about,
having
how about, why don't we combine all 4? Why don't we combine all 4?
What we could do is we could honestly just combine 2 and 3. We escaped a Titan and found a rambling record. So,
It'd be really funny if this rambling record turned out to be someone's
No,
Wattpad
look,
fanfic.
look. Our families were decaying. A Titan attacked, and we were escaped. And then we found a refuge where the monsters could not follow. We also found a stumbling, rambling record there. So all of them can work if you combine them.
yeah, but that doesn't really become a thing of why our people left and more of what happened to our people as they left.
Man, I'm sure glad that... Never mind. I got nothing. Only kind words. New Year's resolution, only kind words.
Yes.
I can't.
Fuck
follow
you,
that.
Jaden, pussy.
I can't
True.
use that.
Do
I
we
can't-
all just
I
want to
can't.
put in a number in the chat and that's how we'll vote? Whichever one we think is the best?
We could do it that way.
What the fuck? Oh, there it is.
Motion passed.
Perfect.
I still get a vote.
Yeah,
I could
sure.
do nothing.
Yes,
Yeah.
speak your voice.
Plurality.
I will do.
Plurality achieved.
Because my vote doesn't count.
Mine didn't either. But I was honest. It's okay. I'm a woman. I'm used to it.
True.
Worse, your niche.
Your breeding stock. We gotta keep the population. We gotta keep the
listen,
haven populated.
you keep talking, Deandra, and the only thing that keeps running through my head is, where's my tuna sandwich?
She keeps talking. All I hear is blah blah blah.
Insert
I was-
header.
I was at least quoting a movie.
I'm just being misogynistic.
Well, you're just being you.
It's official. My character in this game is gonna be based off Eeyore. Just a sad, depressed woman.
What do you, Eeyore? What do you mean? You just roleplay me?
You're too happy.
No, I'm
All
too.
right, so
I'm not. I'm too animated. I wouldn't. Happy's
I
not.
wanted to
I'm too
vote,
animated.
but what's the point?
True. Welcome
Nothing's gonna
welcome-
change.
Welcome to it being in a democracy.
Oh, bother.
Oh bother.
All right, so the next thing is for biome. Where we're situation.
All right, I have a second idea. For the biome. I think one person should roll on the biome table, and then we should all take a look at the map and figure out a place
put
that
us.
we like on the map that fits that biome.
Nice, I like it.
Okay,
All
so
right.
who's gonna be the roller then?
I think the roller should be determined by a D20 roll-off. We determine who rolls the dice by rolling more dice.
Or hear me out. I just do that.
Oh, you bastard.
Coastal. Well, we got some prime fucking real estate.
That doesn't narrow it down at all. Fuck.
There is nothing but fucking coastal.
Coastal? You mean like the area I suggested at the very beginning?
No, that wouldn't be coastal though.
Well, we could have it between the lake and the coast.
No, it's coastal. That you can't have it that way.
Okay,
gotta be
we're
on
on
the
the coast near the lake then. Fine.
No,
But in the
I
boot.
prefer to be on the
But
coast.
that's not
I prefer to
coastal.
be on the coast.
Space ghost. Coast to coast.
Did we want to go on the coast, like, further south, then?
At the
Have-
end of the boot?
that would
Like, by
work.
the heel? Or by the
think-
foot?
I think if we're gonna be on the coast, then if we're not in that like forest between like the boot, like just above the divot
The
for the heel.
the ankle, so to speak.
Oh,
Yeah,
so we're
the
kind of
ankle
between that and the lake?
between that and the lake, or we go further.
But
We go on the other side of the boot, and we go on the coast, and we're between the coast and that very small body of water.
I mean, from a survival
over on the-
standpoint, we should have more fish in the bigger lake. And that's more fresh water for our society.
Well, we don't even know if it's that close to the ocean. There's no guarantee that it's even a freshwater lake.
Oh,
Well,
it's
see,
probably
the-
brackish.
The thing is, there's a table later on in the Haven creation about resources. So
Okay. I'm thinking too far ahead.
well, I mean, there's that, but I mean, salt is one of those resources that you can roll up. So I mean,
I mean, yeah.
you know, or we can choose it if we're close enough to the sea, like the outer ocean part. Then if it's salt water, then that could be a source of our resource. You know.
The salt, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'd be on the coast. I mean, I have no idea from this map how many miles that would be to that body of water, but
Well, I mean, do miles actually exist in this world anymore?
Yes,
sir, I mean, yes, because we need a real world point of reference.
Yeah, but he said all that. Like, calendars don't exist, so I mean, you know. Anyway.
Sure, but we need a mechanical way to track distance.
I'm good with either one. I'll be honest about that. I don't care anymore.
I like
I
the
just wanna
heel.
get-
I think that'd be a good
And-
spot.
Okay for everybody else?
Sound good.
I don't
Where the
even know
fuck?
what part you're talking about. So
By the way, someone is writing.
Yeah, I
These
wrote
scissors
that. I
down?
wrote down. I wrote that down on the thing, but there's no. There's no place to put it.
Population and biome up at the top.
giggity.
Oh, okay. So the heel or okay, that works. Hey, next thing is abundance and scarcity. So This is for resources. No, there's
It's twice.
two.
It's
Yeah,
2 for each.
yeah, 2 for abundance and 2 for scarcity. Resources. There we go. Oh, wait a minute.
Well,
No,
there's
roll twice or choose 2.
Oh, okay, no, it's just
No,
1 die 4
to determine an abundance and scarcity of your haven. Roll twice or choose 2 results from the abundance and scarcity table below.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Degan, you rolled for the coastal part. Let's do the rest of us rolled 1 die 10, and then we choose which is our resource and which is our. Scarcity.
Let's alternate. First is abundance, then scarcity, then abundance, then scarcity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we all roll, then we can just slot them in whichever one we prefer. There's resources. Oh, okay.
All right, so who's doing the first roll?
What am I rolling?
I mean, all 4 of us just need to roll die 10 and then choose which. Then we can choose as a group which is resources and which is scarcities.
There you go. Well, that would be a very good resource.
Okay, we can't have it. Wait. What was the 2? Oh, wait, yeah, the 2 was something else.
Yeah,
so
that
we
was
currently
for...
have sand, wood. Stone.
and then we're waiting for Deandra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. Rolling.
That would be metal. Oh, okay, that's an abundance. Okay, so obviously we want metal for an abundance, right?
That'd be a good idea.
I think wood would be another good one.
Well, yeah, we're in a forest. That would make sense.
But a coastal area with a sand scarcity.
All
that
rock.
would be an interesting.
Could be-
no
could
rock
be a-
because we have a scarcity for stone as well. Then
Oh shit.
I was gonna say could be a clay coastline.
clay coastline or built out of ash.
True.
So
We've got so much wood, it's petrified trees as our coastline.
Oh,
So
jeez.
then, based on what our abundances and our scarcities, we might have to change our location a little bit.
Well, no, we don't have to. It just shows how fucked the world
Sure.
is. Because if there's no sand and no stone in a coastal area, then what is the coast made out of?
Bone.
It could be bone. It could be bone, it could be ash, it could be some other material that's been ground into particulate.
As long as it's
Okay,
not
so
meat.
So then we have to choose our other abundance and which ones to put into scarcities. So we're looking at stone, wood, and sand for our next abundance.
Well,
I mean,
I think wood.
So metal and wood being our abundances, with sand and stone being our scarcities.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with wood we can make like charcoal and everything, and homes and heat.
so metal.
I don't
wood.
know. I think you underestimate
to-
how much sand goes into early civilization buildings.
Oh yeah.
Like
Scarcity,
Wattle
I
and
mean-
Daub is made up of a large portion of sand.
I was gonna say we'll have to technically we would have a haven. If we were ever to build walls, we would have to build walls out of metal, because we have no stone to build the walls out of.
Maybe we have that much.
Is it just
Well, it's an
raw
abundance.
metal?
Well, whatever. It could be.
I mean, who
Who would
knows?
even know
Maybe, maybe the area around our haven is littered with the remnants of a war, like bits of metal here and there, and they've just
Yeah, true. Which would be why there would be a... Yeah.
That's why there's no sand. They took that all out.
Okay,
Well,
so
I was gonna
next,
say that might be why there's no stone, because all of the stone was harvested for fortifications and they are destroyed.
Hmm.
oh, do we get another? Oh, so the landmark will also give us another abundance. Number 3 for landmark actually makes sense with what I said. An ancient battlefield littered with broken automata. The
So, yeah.
abundance of rusted weapons and armor.
Hey, I don't know how many of you were there, but I seem to distinctly remember an event during the Gods' War of a particular set of forge deities battling with endless armies of Warforged.
So then, I think that instead of rolling, that would be a good fit for our haven so far.
Well, here
Okay.
I'll give a roll, and we'll choose between either what I roll and 3.
Okay.
So it's either an ancient battlefield littered with broken automata or an inert biomechanical leviathan.
What did you?
Ooh, I like the second one.
You rolled a 1, a natural graveyard where giant creatures went to
Did
die.
I? I was reading D's thing. A natural graveyard where giant creatures went to die. Yeah, giant obsidian bones. Yo, imagine houses made up of obsidian.
What was the 2 options you said?
A natural
So-
graveyard where giant creatures went to die, which gives us an abundance for giant obsidian bones, or an ancient battlefield littered with broken automata, rusted armor, or rusted weapons and armor. Which
I prefer the first one. Yeah, I think the first one would be cool. The obsidian. But that's just my vote.
actually, we don't necessarily need 3. That just coincided with our thing, with our haven's abundance. So, we could again do the group rolls and find out what we get, and then go based on that as well.
Yeah, that's a way too.
Because again, the rusted weapons and armor as an abundance, we already have an abundance of metal, right? So,
But yeah. But what if we don't have the knowledge to forge it into weapons?
well, we're not the only ones in the haven, though.
Right. Because I was thinking of going towards Maker, but that's just me.
Again, I mean that works too. It does, yeah. I would say let's all roll and see what we get.
Sounds good. What die are we rolling?
Die 20.
Die 20?
Oh, a colossal statue of a many-winged and eyed being. Abundance of marble that is warm to the touch. We could have everything made out of marble that is
So we have
warm.
1, 16, 17. We
We have
got
two
2
16s.
16. So either me or Brian can roll again.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll roll a die 20.
Okay.
12.
12.
All right, so we have the graveyard. Next up is a colossal statue of many winged and eyed being, marble that is warm to the touch. So that's good.
A biblically accurate angel statue.
Yeah. 12 is a field of beautiful flowers that never wilt, hypnotically beautiful flowers. 16 is a dead hive filled with the corpses of giant insectoid carapace. And 17 is a ring of bell towers that conjure beautiful songbirds. Bright feathers.
Lots of meat. Just saying, if you're surviving, food is food.
I personally like the colossal statue of many winged and eyed being and the natural graveyard.
Yeah, I think that's pretty.
That's what I like. I can be swayed. Just depends on what you
Either
guys.
we make everything out of marble or we make everything out of obsidian.
Or we make it out of metal. We have an abundance of metal, right? So anyway.
Well, I'm speaking specifically for like housing and large structures and whatnot.
Is the so for clarification, is the landmark nearby or is it like integrated?
Affect different aspects of your haven. It does not have to be attached to. It's like.
I was gonna say for the graveyard. It's possible, like. Well, just
Go ahead,
as an
sorry.
idea for the graveyard.
Go ahead.
We could, because we don't have any. We have metal and wood.
Mhm.
It's possible that most of the buildings in our haven are like lean-tos, or like you have like a long house that's like made out of the rib cage of one of these creatures, but it's all like lean-toed and like sheet metaled up along the
Yeah.
ribs.
Ooh, that sounds actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a differing preference? I mean, I like his idea about the lean-to type stuff in between the bones and all that stuff. Brian said he liked that as well. It's what Degan rolled, but I mean,
Yeah, I like the idea of that.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Haven type. How do I do this? There we go. That works. Works. Okay.
Also, the idea of obsidian windows sounds pretty fucking dope.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Well, it's kind of like heinously impractical, but well, just because you have to get it like very, very thin for it to
Yeah.
be.
For it to be transparent enough.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're gonna survive in style.
Well, yeah. If
Also,
we want to do that, we could have just
napping
marble.
volcanic glass into a window pane sounds like in pain in the ass.
True.
I agree.
But somebody's got to do it.
Gives us metal, wood, and giant obsidian bones. Alright, so that brings us to the next one, which is culture. So there's a bunch of different things. So first one in cultures is Haven's values. I would say we all should roll on that and take the one we like the most. Are we okay with that?
I have a recommendation.
Okay, go ahead.
Based on the landmark and also the origin for this,
Mhm.
like our founding principle, I think that it should be 7 or 8.
So practicality, survival / moderation, or knowledge. I like the knowledge, curiosity, and education. Personally, but that's me.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes sense. You know, that's the only thing that really sets human apart from just common animals is our creativity and knowledge.
yeah. And
And our opposable thumbs.
true. I mean, my case for 7 was that if most of our if like the uniting theme of our architecture, if you can call it that, is like yurts and lean-tos and stuff made out of like bones that were already here before us,
Okay,
practicality and survival also makes sense.
Yeah.
Those are my like leaning into brand type things.
So practicality, survival, and what was the other one you said?
Practicality, survival, and moderation is number 7. Number 8 is knowledge, curiosity, and education. Yeah, thinking about that, I think 7. I changed my mind to 7. Okay, so what does everybody else think?
I'm reading them right now.
I think I'm going to stick with 8. So we got 2 for 7, 1 for 8.
Well, Jayden proposed both of them, so we only have one. Well, we have 1 for 7 and 1 for 8 now. Jayden will have to finally come to a decision.
I say 8.
My core book is not letting me scroll down. I can only see the top part. What I see 7. What's 8?
8 is knowledge, curiosity, and education.
Ooh, they're kind of really close.
They are.
I feel like 7. I would have to put my vote for 7.
Okay, that means
sounds
that
like 7 it is.
Okay.
Well, it was 3
Are Brian and Degan okay with that?
With us going
For 7?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so value, practicality, survival, and moderation. Okay, so the next thing is cultural style, fashion, basically clothing and appearance. So, do we want to choose something, or roll? Everyone roll, and we'll pick what we choose, what option we like out of those.
I don't see anything that's like super like on brand with like the defining characters of what we have so far, so I think probably rolling and picking is probably
I'm okay with that.
I think.
As a woman who never has pockets, 3's looking
Alright.
interesting.
All right, so this one is a 1 die 10 roll. So backslash roll 1 die 10. Okay, so
You make extensive use of face paint or body markings.
Oh, we're tatted.
I don't see actually your roll, Brian.
He got a 12.
No, that's
There's
not
no
a
12 on a die 10.
Why did you roll a d20?
I needed to roll. Sorry, I thought you said you were rolling.
No, we'll all roll and we'll choose the best out of the 5.
We could do like a combination of
Yeah.
6 and 8, right? And have like the biographical aspect of it be in the form of like body marking, like tattoos and stuff.
Oh my god, we got tattoos and belts. We took refuge in an old Hot Topic.
True.
Yes!
So
Okay.
Do my coupons work?
So 6 then.
Sorry, they're expired.
Oh no, I
Well-
have hot cash though.
As PJ has pointed out, it doesn't say we have to choose just one. So
6 and 8 then.
we like pockets.
Oh yeah, we like pockets and painting ourselves.
Yeah.
Yay.
Body. face paint well, body paint. Okay. Okay, so the next one is in the next book. So let me open that up.
Part 2.
Yeah, where's mine? There it is. Okay.
Traditions and superstitions.
So there are a total of 20 different traditions and superstitions. Again, PJ has said we can choose many, but I mean,
I think we should do no more than 2 of each, right?
yeah. Okay, so then die 20 rolls, and we'll take the best 2.
I would like to pick 14 as my forward
Okay.
thing.
Okay, not a problem. Does anybody else have any choices before we roll? This would be in the second book for the part 2 of the Havens, if you want to look, if you're looking at that. You said number 14. That is, we eat our. Oh, what the hell! Jesus Christ, Jayden.
We look at the graveyard and we tattoo ourselves. Come on.
We eat our dead in an elaborate, honorable ritual meals, providing they are not decayed. Good God, man.
Then we have to pick number 2 with that.
We only
These
eat
are
the clean.
the fucking good. You're putting the sauce on the uncle.
We have like a
Exactly.
slightly decayed Gordon Ramsay that just judges our dead cooking.
I do like 19. It is bad luck and disrespectful to throw away any part of the hunted animal. We will find a use for it.
Okay.
Is that a superstition or a tradition?
Kind of
That would
both, I
probably be a
guess. It's a
tradition, yeah.
tradition that was birthed from
I
a
mean, all of
superstition.
them. All of them are both, right? So
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you think
But
number
we wa-
16 would be why we have so much wood?
Number 16.
Every member of the community must
I-
plant and nurture a tree.
I like that. Okay, so that's your. I'm the only one who doesn't have a preference. So give me a second here. I never actually read them. So
I'm trying to, but I keep getting sidetracked by everyone's.
Or intimate relationship should have
Yeah.
odd numbers so agreements can always be reached.
Beautiful.
I must have a second wife so we can decide. So we can decide on what to have for dinner.
We have 2 names, one for general use and a secret name only for our lovers.
My secret name for only used
Hey,
by
if you
lovers
guys-
is
If you
biggest.
guys are gonna keep changing different ones, then I'm gonna say re-roll and pick what.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying it. I'm still on 19.
Or we can play it on hard mode and be 6, never eat an animal you didn't kill yourself.
No thanks.
Survival of the
3.
fittest.
Oh, 3 could be a good one, though. The youngest and eldest members of the group eat first. They need it most.
That is
Oh,
true,
for the-
yes.
Oh, never mind. There's not. I thought they were like. I misunderstood the whole thing.
Number
I
2 is
thought,
just French.
Or Italian.
Right?
No, I misunderstood. I thought we had like, it was like the scarcity abundance table. I thought there was like one you would select as a positive, as a tradition, and the other as a superstition. It'd be
I mean, essentially,
Bonus or
that's
malice.
what we are doing. We're gonna pick 2. Like we came to that decision. So I mean,
yeah.
I'm not seeing anything that really speaks to me. So I'm gonna do the random.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same.
So no 2 then. Okay.
And Irrev. Yellow is a
Okay,
forbidden
so-
color connected to an eldritch entity that haunts dreams.
Hey, I know that guy. I know Haster. He's my bro. I
Bro.
remember Haster.
We're all
And
Green
I-
Lanterns.
And I got the
Don't
one
worry.
that's terrible bad luck to eat alone. We always eat in pairs. I don't like that one, so I'm scratching mine off the list. So leaves us with Yellow is a forbidden color. 14. We eat our dead in elaborate, honorable ritual meals. The planting of a tree to nurture the dead. Oh wait, no. Just each member must plant a tree, or that we believe you should never cover. Wait, what? 19. Sorry, it's bad luck in this buckle. Okay, so votes for number 11. Yellow is forbidden color connected to an eldritch entity that haunts dreams. Anybody like that one?
No, I don't.
Okay, scratched off.
Seems a bit goofy.
Yeah. Next one is number 14. We eat our dead in elaborate, honorable ritual meals, providing they are not decayed. So Jayden is for that one. Anyone else?
This isn't RimWorld. I'm not privy to cannibalism.
I feel like the world's already sucky enough. We should not be eating our own.
Okay.
I can't eat grandma. Exactly. Know when to go for this niche.
Alright, so the next one is every member of the community must plant trees and plant and nurture a tree. Its health is
I like that one.
I like that
That's
it
a nice
ties
one.
in with the why we have so much wood.
Alright, so then it looks like Jay, you're outvoted, apparently, because
Everybody just wants to plant a tree.
Yeah, and both me.
We
and
are the
Jay-
Lorax.
Actually-
That's why we don't like the yellow.
Jay, are you okay with being outvoted, or do you want to press it?
No, I'm okay with being outvoted, but it sounds like the DM was on my side, though. What? It's fine. Like prion disease. We don't even know what diseases are. How can we be worried about prions?
Okay, so okay, so next step is leadership. So there is 20 total options. Technically 19 with roll twice. Okay.
I think we
So
should
let-
roll off to see who rolls for it.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, this one is a 1d20 roll. Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
James.
Okay, so 20, 13, 14.
What's
We're
14?
missing 2 rolls. Oh no, you rolled an 11, Brian? Wait a minute. Okay, 20, 13, 14, 15, and 5. Wait. Yeah. We would either be locked into that or choose one of the other 3. The 4. So we'll skip mine for now. I'll read out the other ones. So the first, every full moon, one adult at random is given the power to set laws and settle disputes. I vote no on that one.
I vote no on that one.
That just seems like a bad way kind of fun,
Why
but
does our
bad at the same
community?
time.
Why does our
That's-
community keep shrinking?
Oh look, Sarah's got the moon vote this full moon. Isn't Sarah senile and suffer from Alzheimer's? We're fucked. Okay, anyway.
Can you imagine if we paired that with the whole every relationship needs odd-numbered people?
Okay, so number 13. All matters are decided by ritual combat, either being disputed into individuals or groups who elect a champion.
Once again, why is our population so low?
Yeah. Number 14. The Haven is ruled by a triumvirate of Harrowed, as they are the most resistant to decay and thus allegedly the most resistant to corruption. 15.
I like that logic.
Just ignore the boils.
15 is a half-understood automaton, is fed important issues and returns cryptic answers, which are interpreted by the Haven's most experienced sage.
There's Jayden.
Fuck. Okay. Can we go back and instead of going with one, we go with the ancient. We go with the ancient graveyard, like the battleground, and one of those automatons we found half fucking working. And we saw that as a sign from God and just took that in as our advisor.
So those are our 4 choices, or
Oh my
Bob,
god.
Bob?
No, I just realized something. The
PJ,
half-destroyed
this makes
automaton that we find is doorstop.
Thank you.
Yes.
okay. So
But it's
those are
even
our
better.
4. So it's 10:03. So we got to come to a decision on this one. Either I roll two times and we take what those are, or we choose one of those 4 options.
You know what? I say we roll the dice. Let's roll the dice.
The gambler in me wants to roll the dice.
Yeah,
Okay, so that
same
just
here.
Roll the dice. Jayden. Oh yeah, he went AFK, didn't he? Okay, Degan.
What?
Roll the dice or one of those 4 choices.
I do like number 15. That's a good one.
I'll be honest, when I think of doorstop, I think of the battle bots one. Or sorry, Robot Wars, I think.
Yeah.
2 roll the dices and 1 for number 15. I don't really it doesn't matter to me, so Jayden's the only other one who has not. No, because I would like to hear what his opinion is first, just to be fair. It's not that I have.
Just roll.
You know,
roll
just
it
roll.
up.
Okay. Yep.
That's what makes it fun.
So 12 and 16.
Come on, roll that 15, baby, please. Aw, 16.
That's the one. Oh god.
This is great.
So, how do I write that down so it's not 15 fucking pages long?
Jazz hands.
We're just bees.
I was gonna say, sorry, my roommate a bit when we were sort of talking about stuff, but I was gonna say, I like 19. Your vote doesn't matter, Muty. I got it.
Whoa.
Okay, Degan, you're up next. Wait, we found out that our rambling record was bullshit? Plant and nurture trees. And bad luck.
Okay. I just want to point out that she rolled the crisis level, and she also rolled the conflict.
Okay.
So should Degan, that would be you.
Alright, is it still D10s? Oh, okay. Fuck it, D percentile.
He rolled 50
This-
right down the middle.
Five zero 50.
0. So trees. Okay.
The
Activity-
falsehood led to something that was actually beneficial, so we keep doing it anyways.
Okay, activity. Yeah, I'm typing them out slowly. Okay, so it was both. It was both Jay and Degan that rolled the 2. So Brian and Deandra should roll the d10s. Okay.
Deuce.
Oops.
Witch hunts.
Sorry, Trent keeps distracting me. I got an 8.
Hell yeah! What is this? We gotta name our haven Innsmouth.
Ooh.
We are on the we are on the coast.
Okay, so
Wow! Yeah, Baron.
We're getting there, apparently.
So the initial conflicts are, So the just for some clarity, the haven. So hope is So we as survivors spend hope from our haven, or do we have survivor hope? So do we have a pool of hope on the character sheet, or is it only okay?
It's on
only
the
for
Haven sheet. Yeah.
Okay,
It's a cumulative resource
Okay.
that we
Yeah,
just
so
tap
it's
into
shared.
whenever
Yeah,
we
it's a
need.
pool. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a party pool. Gotcha.
Now, the havens, the pool of hope is equal to 1d4 per player. So are we all just gonna roll 1d4? That's the starting pool. DJ,
Yeah.
or okay? So everybody roll. Okay. Okay.
Oh, we're improving.
Hell yeah.
Now the next one's gonna be a 1.
It's got to even out.
Oh.
Ooh.
So 13.
All right, Deandra, give us that 1. You know you want to.
Oh wait, sorry.
There it is.
You ass. I was requested.
So
Mhm.
14.
task failed successfully.
Yes.
has a limit. Don't get to 10. Don't get to 10. You turn into a monster. Unless you're a forgotten. In which case...
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you're a forgotten, in which case the character sheet goes in the paper shredder. No.
I vote no.
You're gonna get a bunch of conflict like cults and shit.
Damn it. It was my turn. No.
Consistent.
Oh my
no.
god!
Oh no. We're so broke. We're so broke. We're so broke.
Hopeful but broke.
We're
So
so
1,
broke.
2, 3, 4, 5,
7.
7.
7. We're broke bitches. Oh yeah, starting off strong. All right, Deandra, roll your third one. Oh,
Sorry, I
Turning it ar-
couldn't.
turning it around. Oh, turning it around.
4, 8, 14. So 140. Right?
0.
Yeah,
Let's see
I'm
how fun where we are.
Listen, I think until we have a little bit more familiarity with the baseline system, I don't think that playing the press your luck game is advantageous.
I'm agreed with that.
3.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love D4s. This is Magic Missile, the tabletop game.
Name.
I have a name suggestion. I have a name
Steel
suggestion.
Bones.
I have a name suggestion. Glass
Go ahead.
Graves. Or Glassgrave.
Actually, I kind of like that too. I think just without the S, Glassgrave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anybody else have anything different in mind?
That I can think of offhand, no. I have a little time, possibly,
No, sounds
but
fine.
We can revisit the name after if people need more time to ponder.
Well, no. If we decide that, then we have to go through like the somebody has to do a performance, and then it's judged.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. To rename the town. Yeah. True. We need a standing ovation. to
you
change the
suck
town.
at dancing for the 10th time. We're not calling it Poppy Town.
Puppy Town? Wait, what? No. So Glassgrave. Anybody have any objections?
Good so far.
No, I think it's fine. That works.
Okay, so just so you know, I didn't do any capitals in there or anything like that, and there's a whole shit ton of spelling mistakes. Just saying. And for some reason in the activities, there's a yellow line with an extra, like, it's doubled up, and I don't know why. So, anyway. We didn't have any. We haven't uncovered an artifact. Damn.
Oh, I know. That's
Somebody-
not
I wish-
necessarily a good thing. No. No.
No, I
It's-
don't
it's
think
a,
so.
It's a crisis.
part-
It's a,
Yeah,
it's-
it was part of the crisis,
It's a crisis.
events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get one of them, I think it's you get to uncover an artifact.
Alright, so I can do that. So we have to decide where we are. I think we've decided the...
Pete.
Yay. Let me do one thing.
Oh, with life, the life path.
I will voice
Alright.
my opinion right now. I am okay with what you like. Your choice: the human oblivion, elf wind, not husk. You know, all that stuff. I think it makes more sense. That's my
It
opinion.
does. It sounded good to me, but I just like a visual to coalesce it in my mind.
I'm fine with that. I already have my human with the Curse of Oblivion.
So can you write them out? Thank you. Okay, I just gotta find it. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'll find it. I see it. I see it.